3 days into the tour, and I got another example of how different celebrity lives are. Most people who fancy a kick around go down to the local park. That's not really an option for someone as recognisable as Robbie Williams. When he wants to stretch his legs, the pitch has to be booked in advance and transport arranged for him and his security team. But even on the outskirts of Copenhagen, the paparazzi can sniff a photo opportunity.
Everywhere I go these days, within 15 or 20 minutes from nowhere, paparazzi will appear. Every time I see them, I just want to get a baseball bat and smash the faces in. All of the press, the tabloids, all of the magazines have got to be filled with something, and it's my mug that it's filled with most of the time. Can't cope with it. You're on the street and a paparazzi will come up to me. The general public go, leave him alone, mate. Don't do that. Some people know what the paparazzi are about. But that same picture, they go, oh, there's Robbie. Shopping. There's Robbie coming out of his house. There's Robbie going into the coffee shop. There's Robbie going to the bank. There's Robbie going to the park. Oh, there's someone Robbie shagged. Oh, and he's done it again the next week, look. So, I don't know, I can't cope with it. I really can't. Yeah, half of my time is spent wondering how to get out of all this.
Okay, you got your picture.
But I don't buy the tabloids, I don't read them, I don't want to know anything about them anymore. OK Magazine, Hello Magazine, all of them bastards of them fucking stupid, cunty magazines.
Celebrities are hardly ever alone. There's always someone on the payroll helping to organise things. Life, for example. Robbie's little helpers include David Enthoven, his manager, and Josie Cliff, his personal assistant.
My job, it's basically to manage Rob's diary, record company commitments, his personal commitments.
So then, go to Paris for a day to do the TV, in and out on private plane. Do you still want to go in a plane, or do you want to go in a helicopter? You said no to helicopter.
No to helicopter plane.
And it's a question of making sure that on a week-by-week basis, everyone gets what they want.
Then
It's my sister's birthday.
There. Will you go up?
I might do, I don't know.
There's a fine line between getting on with someone and still doing your job. Although we're friendly and we are friends, you can't... there's always the underlying reason of why you're there, and that's because I'm paid to be there. And I'm paid to do the job I do. But you can never relax too much and think, oh, this is just a great job and we're mates and I'm hanging out with Robbie Williams, because it's not like that. Because if you think like that, then all your planning and your organisation will fall by the wayside. Something will go wrong and you'll be out on your ear. He says his teeth are hurting, you have to make a mental note, make sure he goes to the dentist before we go away again. If he wants a housekeeper, you interview a housekeeper, find them for him. The security people we found, make sure there's food in his fridge. You know, just absolutely every element, absolutely everything is part of keeping him happy. And if he's happy, he's working. And if he's working, the record company are happy. So, you know, it's the nature of the business.
The business being to sell as many records as possible for Robbie's label, EMI.
And I'm very, very happy to present you with the first gold record from Austria. It took quite some while. I hope you excuse that.
No, it's okay, man.
At the last count, he'd sold 20 million records worldwide, which means a lot of people make a good living out of Robbie. It's in all their interest that he remains a sober and hard-working pop star.
That's so fucking great. Spain gold, Sweden gold, Canada gold, Hong Kong gold, New Zealand platinum times 5. Yeah! More sheep than records there. Do you know what? Today, I really don't feel like a drink. I really don't feel like I could put any cocaine up my nose, take any E's or smoke any weed. You know, I don't want to. Thankfully, you know, the compulsion has been removed, or the obsession to do all that sort of stuff has been removed today. It might be back tomorrow. It's stuff like this that makes me drink. You know, it's stuff like getting off stage and going, well, I hated that. I'm going to drink myself into oblivion, or spend all night up snorting cocaine, and then I've got another show tomorrow, and you know, that whole thing again, you know. You have to keep doing that, and keep doing that. It isn't you right now, and if I look at it right now, I've got nothing to worry about. Just dreading getting on stage this evening. It's a beautiful day. Don't let it slip away.
There has to be somewhere some part of it that he likes, deep, even though it might be really deep down and locked in there, you know, in a sort of subconscious. The way that he's so at ease when he's on stage, you've got to think that there's little something in there that's actually having a good time. But I know that he does really struggle with it as well, and he finds it very difficult, and so, you know, I believe him when he says that he doesn't like it.
We're gonna rock this one to the left, to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are pawns, but we've been making money since the day that we were born. Got to slow down, 'cause we're low down. Running around in circles, live a life of solitude. Find ourselves a partner, someone to relate to. Then we'll slow down. Everybody to like. I found that before I could walk, I could dance, and we can't. And then before I could talk, I could sing quite literally. You know, I hasn't got any better thing. But I found that if I did that, people smiled, and people paid me attention. You know, and it also brought a lot of jealousy as well, because I could do that, and not a lot of other kids could. You know, be claps. I got taught at an early age, if you open the door for people and let ladies through, and you say thank you and please, it's good manners. I sort of carried that on until now, trying to be as well-mannered as I can be, under an awful lot of pressure from a lot of c***s. We always come too late. I have to think that we were born too late.